Yo everyone, here for a short vlog. Bit of, well, as you can see, I'm working on another page for the Extra Stage comic, and a couple of things I kind of noticed while checking through this page. Mostly because you guys remember I told myself one page a day as a deadline, and let's just say during the weekend and Friday things haven't been really going well, so I went back into this just saying, okay, let's go, let's truck on, let's go full-fledged, and kind of noticed a couple of things. Now I am still working with the Intuos. Whenever I record these videos, I draw on the Wacom Intuos tablet instead of my Surface Pro tablet, because recording with the Surface Pro gives me an odd resolution. I'll show you in an upload or upcoming video, but the resolution is always odd, even though I should be drawing on the screen on the tablet. Anyhow, so there's always this weird little disconnect between the whole hand-eye coordination when it comes to working with a tablet. And even if I had previous experience with the Graphire in the previous, before Bamboo there was Graphire, I still don't like it. It doesn't just feel natural. So along that disconnect comes the idea of using a similar technique to when I took classes from Patrick Brown, where I told myself I need to take at least 2 lessons of the full set per day in order to complete it. And it really worked well. I mean, I took both his classes, took the lessons, continued like that, and eventually completed them. Learned a lot of good stuff. Please go check out Patrick Brown. He's a crazy ass artist. So I thought giving myself this kind of method, or this kind of a train when it comes to drawing and doing the comic, would help. And seeing that I've been slacking off this week and I really wanted to power through, yet one key thing that I've noticed is I just wasn't into it. I was simply going through the motions. Also, I had a bit of distraction, watching a couple of videos on the side. My bad, I told myself I would cut that shit out. It's difficult, alright, but again, it's another factor on top of that, to the fact that I just wasn't feeling it, and it just felt like I was going through the motions. So, like, as you can see, this page just, I don't know, to me it just reeks. And I can honestly pinpoint the fact that I wasn't into it. I wasn't enjoying the drawings. It's, I don't know, it's a bit of a mental shift compared to the previous times where, I was just getting into it. I was able to visualize everything, and I was able to straight up say, okay, well, I can see this as an animated scene and draw it as such. Compared to now, you can see I'm just retaking multiple lines. I don't even fucking know where my character is supposed to stand. I can't even channel the position and the acting. It just breaks apart. And again, I can kind of see where my decision of, okay, well, power through, let's go 1 page per day, can become quite bad when it comes to creative work. This sucks. This really does, because the more I experiment, the more I ponder upon things, and the more I go back and read through very interesting books that I have had and failed to finish reading because they were huge. But now, again, I'm taking the one page per day or 2 page per day. I'm trying to set myself on a schedule for these because that's how I get to learn. And it's not the same thing as drawing. When it comes to drawing, I need to be in the mood, and I need to live and enjoy the drawing. Not just draw to say, okay, there's a deadline, blah, blah, blah. That's how AAA Game Studio do. No joke. I am not lying. Do your research. I'll tell you a bit more about that, maybe in a future vlog. But yeah, that's like how certain AAA studios do. You fucking do it on the deadline. Don't give a fuck if you don't enjoy what's coming out. You get to that deadline. And when it comes to art and creation, that is the biggest no-no. It's also something I've experienced in college because, in college, you have a deadline. You might as well do it this way. You have a standard procedure when it comes to certain work. The class I took had that stigma. So, again, I look back at that and it's like, well, I was billed, quote unquote, again, I'm not shaming the school entirely, but it just feels like I was billed to fill deadlines using procedural methods instead of basically enjoying the drawing, being in the flow, being in the environment, and having the visualization aspect shine. And that is one, it's a difficult habit to break. And wow, I am struggling to get that out of my system, because once you enjoy or you realize the fact that once you're drawing and you're enjoying the drawing and everything just flows, it becomes this experience, then you look back at the work that you're doing. Like right now, I'm looking back at this and I'm like, God damn, sucks. And who knows what's going to happen to this page. I might just power through it or keep it, or I might just say, okay, if I have extra time, get it, extra stage, blah, blah, blah. If I have extra time, then I'll do a redo of the poses and everything. But it's quite interesting just to realize that and listen to your brain telling you, okay, look, I know you've got a deadline, but if you're not enjoying this, it's going to reflect upon your work. So, something I'll have to work with, something I'll have to deal with, something I'll have to just remind myself to constantly try and evade. Along with watching videos, oh man, this is difficult. Yet, there are a couple of techniques that I've slowly started integrating. One of them is having a project playlist. What do I mean by a project playlist? I think I spoke about it before, but it's basically a playlist that you will run, playlist of music that will inspire you for your project. I have two big projects in mind. One is Extra Stage, the other one is what I refer to as Project Maverick. And I do have separate playlists. Either inspiring me with certain scenes. There's certain songs like let's see if I have if I can shove this next to the mic, because I keep that on my phone as well. So there's certain songs like what was it, Capcom versus SNK 1, certain songs I'm keeping, or Guilty Gear songs, or what was it, Devil May Cry songs, the old Devil May Cry, not DMC. Some of these songs I keep in order to motivate myself, and these songs kind of trigger certain scenes or characters in my brain. So keeping these songs active keeps me boiled in the project or in the respective project, or they'll just keep me working, So that kind of thing, I need to just find more, get more of these kind of songs, of my favorite songs. Could be Super Nintendo, could be PlayStation 1, could be all the way to PlayStation 3, doesn't fucking matter. Could even be anime. As long as it just keeps me off watching videos and in simply just having fun and drawing. Anyhow, this has been going on for a bit too long. I'm not going to let you watch the rest of this assery. I might just cut it into another video. But frankly, that's a good note to take. Don't force yourself, but enjoy the drawing. Just enjoy your drawing and live with your drawing. It's a weird thing to say, but again, man, those 9 veterans from Disney in the Illusion of Life book, they knew stuff. Well, they still know stuff. And you fucking listen to them. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. I will see you next time with possibly less bad.